Welcome to BA 131 CS 120 Business Computing and an Intro to Computers. In this video we are going to discuss Assignment 2, Part 2, which is the actual assignment. My goal is to demonstrate to you parts of the assignment or the entire assignment, which will be helpful for you to complete the assignment and turn it in for full points. As I just stated, in this video we're going to discuss assignment details. If you haven't already done so, you will want to click on the Excel icon on your desktop. Double clicking on it will open up your left clicking, so you use your left mouse button to open up Excel. Then you will want to choose blank worksheet or workbook. The first thing we want to do after opening up a worksheet is save the worksheet in a location where we know where to find it. To do that, we're going to hit File, Save As, Computer, and you want to access your Dropbox. Go to Fall 2014 BA 131 CS 120 Assignment Number 2. And name your assignment. Your first name, last name, and then the assignment, which is budget, Excel, Google Docs, Google, and then Docs. I'm going to put a 1 on this one because I already have one of these, but you don't need to put the 1 on there. In doing so, now we have saved our document in a location where we can now go back and locate that assignment. The next part of this assignment will be to copy and paste the location of our assignment in the top of the worksheet so that I know you can locate your assignment and you understand file management. To do that, we're going to open up our Explorer down here. We're going to navigate to our Dropbox, Fall, Assignment Number 2, and then this assignment that we just saved, we're going to right-click on it, go to Properties, highlight the location here, right-click on it, hit Copy, or you could do Copy Link. Go ahead and hit Cancel on that, and cancel out of all of that. And then right across the top, go ahead and just place in here the file location. I'm going to put it over a little bit. I don't want it to be clear to the edge. Okay, so now we have the file location. That's part of the assignment. You will be graded on having your assignment saved in a Dropbox and also having the location of your file in there. The next part of your assignment will be to merge a few of the cells together to add a title in there. I'm going to go ahead and grab a section here about so big, and I'm going to right click on that and then hit our merge and center button. I am then going to go ahead and add the word family budget in here after centering it, and I'm also going to increase the font size. Family budget. The next step will be to add the days of the week across, the days of the month, or the names of the month across the top. So we're going to start out with January. And I'm going to use autofill across here by putting my mouse at the bottom right hand corner until it's a positive plus sign. And then I'm going to drag it across, holding down my left mouse button until I get to December. And then I'm going to let off. Next, I'm going to highlight all of this, and I'm going to, at the very top of the column of N, I'm going to double click on the edge between N and O with my left mouse button there. Oops, I should not have done that. Well, we can come back to that in a second. Now, because it filled in and it expanded to the largest word on there, I'm going to fix that by coming over here to just decrease the size of that one column. The next thing I'm going to do is make the print of the month in bold. So I'm going to highlight all of that and click on the bold button there. I'm also going to go over here and under A1 or A9 and type in the word income. And then below income, I'm going to type in the word expenses. Okay, and below expenses, I'm going to have one little space, but before I do that, I want to merge those cells. I want to merge a bunch of these down through here, like about that many. I think I can do that by doing this. Nope. There we go, merge across. And then I want to have all of this be bold also. In the area from here to here, I'm going to list any expenses I have, such as housing, car, gasoline, phone, cable, etc. You should end up with a list similar to this, where I have my expenses, and below it I have housing, car, gasoline, utilities, food, phone, cable, and insurance. The next thing I want to do is I want to highlight this area or outline this area so it's definite what parts we were talking about. To do that, I'm going to go up to my home, insert font, group, and do the drop down menu there and highlight those areas. Next, I'm going to put across the top here my monthly income, and it's going to be pretty consistent across each month. So your finished product should look like this, where you've got an income, a pretty consistent income across the top. I want to define between the months and the income by broadening the line there. To do that, I'm going to highlight that and go up here to the font group, and in this bolder pull-down menu, I'm going to add a thick line right there like that. That gives me a nice thick line below that. As you can see, the income there is in dollars. The way that I did that was I highlighted everything, or I had everything inside of here will be dollars, and then I clicked on the number system and said I wanted it to be dollars. It became dollars. Now, inside of this, what you want to do now is then enter any kind of expenses that you will have, like how much does it cost you for your house, your car, and gasoline, etc. Now that I've entered in all of the expenses for each month, now I want to know how much each month is costing me. So before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and put in here total spent, and I want to move that to the far right. And then I want to have this much of it summed up. So I'm going to go up here to the auto sum and sum that up. So each month so far I am spending $1,630. I can copy that exact formula all the way across here by holding my mouse button at the bottom right hand corner of C21 in this example, holding down my left mouse button and dragging it across. Now we can double check to make sure that the formulas were correct by changing a number in here. And you see how that number now changed down here. So each column is adding up correctly. Another good idea for a house budget is to know how much we spent in each individual area. To do so, I'm going to go ahead and put a total here. I'm going to merge those two. And I'm also going to go all the way down through here and merge each one of these. Actually, I'm going to use the merging over here on this side. Maybe I can get more specific, like merge across. And then in this sense, I can create the same formula here to know how much I made in that whole year at $3,000 a month by highlighting C or O9 and then going to auto sum. It's going to automatically ask me if that's the one it wants to do. From here, I can then copy this formula straight down through. And it's going to tell me how much I have earned and how much I've spent for the entire year. After doing that, I would like to have my total be down further. So I'm going to go up here to the upper left-hand corner and hit reverse. And I'm going to drag this down further to here. It's going to have my total right there, and I'm going to remove that total from there, here, here, and here. I still want to know how much this was across here. I shouldn't have taken that one out, so I'm going to go ahead and say it's actually this way. As you can see, after we hit the total sum, we can then change it that simple. I'm going to hit enter, and it's going to give me my total there. Now, the next thing I want to do is I want to find out how much over or under I was each month. To do this, I want to subtract this from here. So I'm going to create a formula here where I'm going to hit the equal button on my keyboard. I'm going to hit equals my income, and I'm going to hit my negative key minus the total spent. I'm going to hit equals. It's going to tell me that this is how much I have left over at each month. Next, I want to put an indicator here that says savings, and we're going to merge that really quick. Merge it. Now, we'll do merge in here. And I also want to move it to the far left and do bolding. And then I'm going to copy this formula all the way across. And then I'm going to go ahead and copy this down. So annually, I should be able to save $15,000 a year. So video number 3, we're going to clean this up a little more. But so we're going to, when you're completed with this, go ahead and switch to the next video in this Blackboard class.